Hey guys, it's your boy Pat. Welcome back to the next episode of the Hollow Down Cigar Lounge. You see, we got all the OGs in the show today, top to bottom. We got Mr. Chad up here. What's up, Chad?
How you doing?
Ryan in the middle,
What's up?
and Justin down there in the corner where he belongs. What's up, my man?
What's up, boys?
He's facing the
So,
wrong way. His nose should be in the
Nobody puts
corner.
baby in the corner.
nobody puts baby in the corner. Well, we've been trying to get all four of us back on the show again. We got two cigars on hold specifically for the four of us, and we're getting to hit one of them today. So it is a full Toro 6x50, so I say we show this baby and then start lighting it up. So we are smoking. Wow, Justin never gets the best shot, but here we are today. Check this out.
It's the
So-
lighting.
That is
We
good.
are smoking Room 101's 12th anniversary. Yes, this is from several years ago. It has been on hold for this because we really wanted to smoke this bad boy together. So,
I
we all
think
say we
Ryan
cut
sent these,
right.
right?
Yeah, Ryan sent
Yeah,
these.
I did send these to you guys. That's right. That's right.
Give credit where credit is due.
Haven't
Well,
had
I'm
this
glad
in
we're
like
doing
2
this
years.
because I told you this, but every time I have to look at that 2000 cigar bag that I have, this one is always screaming at me. I'm
Like pokes its
"Smoke
head out like, "Smoke me, smoke
me."
smoke me."
Especially since that big Room 101 humidor drop. That,
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man,
was it your brother, Ryan, or who was it that got in on it?
My best friend and my uncle both went in on it, and man, that thing is beautiful.
But you got a bunch of those sticks out of there, I saw, right? They give you one of each or something?
Yeah. So I don't know, it was 3 weeks ago, something like that. We all come over and had a get together at my house, and the 2 nights we went through each blend. We did 3 and 3, and just went through each
Man.
one just to feel the palette change and every year that it was there, and to see how they're different and which ones we liked. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
So I know we're doing the 12, but which one was your favorite?
So 11 and 13 are probably my two favorites, and that was only because I hadn't had them. This 12th is probably my go-to. I mean, obviously I bought a box of them before, and if you look at it, I mean the Celly is got a nice color to it. I mean, it's dark. They're aged well. I will say the 12 in the new anniversary box set it's clear cellophane, so it doesn't have the age on it like these do. So my best friend Rob is like, I'm saving yours and I'm gonna smoke my 12s and then I'll go back and have yours later. So I was like, hey, that's cool.
So
Smart.
those cigars that came in those humidors probably aren't original release that they had kept. They're new
No,
run.
they're
They
the
reran
original
them.
blends and they just
Yeah.
reamped them. Yep,
So they're gonna be a little bit different then,
they are. Yep, they
for
are.
sure.
as close
Oh,
as you
that's
can
interesting.
get.
Okay. I thought they would be the original blends.
So
Well,
my
you know,
favorite, I would think that too. Like
Well, I
they
mean,
kept,
with age, I mean.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they would have kept so many aside with this plan in mind to do in 5 years, and then they kept 50 or 75 boxes of each to do this with.
well
but
that
apparently
would
didn't.
probably be true of another brand, but you got to remember who runs this brand, and he's quite spontaneous. So he probably thought of this on the spot, random until later.
Thought of
Yeah.
it a
You
week
know.
before PCA
Right.
Right.
showed up with a humidor and
He's like, I want to knock it out of the park for PCA, so I'm gonna just show everybody, flex on them, be like, here you go, boom.
Yeah.
yeah. To
Well,
date, I would say I've not had the 12th either.
So we know that for a fact that they posted about it, or are we just assuming?
no, we know that it was an idea that came up later. I don't know when he came up with the
I
idea,
don't
but he
know.
did wait to introduce it for the PCA timeline. But I don't know
Okay.
exactly when the concept was initially created.
Yeah, it was
internally.
definitely rolled out at PCA because
Mhm.
that was their big showcase thing
Oh,
at
man,
PCA.
This cigar
So,
is so
the
good.
initial start of this cigar is my favorite because it, to me, tastes like a sourdough pretzel, and it has like a raisin sweetness on it, and I am just like gun ho with those two flavors right off the bat.
There is not too many cigars with raisin notes.
No,
This is
that
one of them.
definitely
This
is.
is one of them.
Yeah,
It's
So
got
the
chalky
irony,
smoke too.
the irony of
first-
that being your first hit, and I'll preface this by saying the blend info on this one is a Nicaraguan puro. Everything just says Nicaragua, Nicaragua. It's made at AJ Fernandez factory, or at least the original ones were. I haven't confirmed if the redos are as well, but so at least this one is for sure. And it says the expected notes. You should have a flavor of cedar combined with earth, raisin, black pepper, leather, and potentially sourdough and espresso. I definitely get espresso myself. But there was a previous show, Ron, that you weren't on, and I forget which one now. We were smoking one of them, and we mentioned raisin, and I was like, I hardly ever get that, but you and Justin get it.
It was Warfighter. We were talking about on the
Warfighter
Warfighter one. Yeah. Because when I was watching it today, I remembered seeing that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the one.
I pick that up every once in a while in a blends. That's one of the few fancy flavor notes. A lot of people are like, "Oh, those guys that get fancy with their notes."
I'm with you, Pat. I don't catch raisin. Like,
I
that's
rarely catch it at all.
I ate a lot of Raisin Bran as a kid, so it's easy.
Right?
Yeah. The smoke right off the bat for me is really chalky, which I like.
Yes, it is. That cocoa chalky.
Back to Avo Heritage.
Yes.
Right.
That's our jump off point for every chalky smoke.
That's our new baseline for chalky.
There was another chalky smoke, wasn't it? Was it the Diamond Crown? Right?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that has a little bit of chalk to it, but we just had one recently that we referenced.
I enjoyed
Heritage
that chalk on the Heritage, but I did not enjoy the chalk on a different one. But this kind of chalky smoke is fantastic.
And I think that's why we keep going to the Heritage, because something about that chalkiness, it gives you the texture, but it doesn't end up being overly dry like some of them do. So you're still getting good flavor off of it.
Mm-hmm. I like it when it's dry like that.
It might have been Chad, it might have been. Well, I think we talked about it on the Hoya Copper, but I feel like there was another one.
Yes, we for sure did. Now that you say that,
but I feel like there was another one where Justin was in that we also referenced.
I want to say it was the Black Diamond Crown.
It may very well have been,
and that's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember you guys loving it, and then I was like, This one's not my.
Well, you had a bad one though. I need to send you another one because you had. Remember, yours was plugged. You started right out with the draw tool on that.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So you need another one. I need to send you one. I should have done that in the last trade we did, but I need to think about it.
Twist my arm.
I need to give one a fresh try.
Speaking of the redacted, remember us talking about like how much you put your lips on the cigar. And I remember me and Pat were basically saying we barely put our lips on it, and you actually put it down further, and I was giving you shit about it. I started doing it, and it's changed. It gives me more flavor.
And think that you get a better seal. You get a better seal on your cigar too.
Yeah, you get a better seal.
If you ever have a crack
more...
or anything around your cut, you're covering all that up. Like sometimes when you V cut, and if you get real aggressive, you'll get a crack in your cap, and it'll leak smoke. And if you can't get your lips around it, you're losing that, consistency to draw. So I just go a little farther on all my cigars. Just
that and like the saliva that you're getting off of the wrapper, you taste the wrapper. And then as you're also saying, the smoke kind of goes up to the roof of your mouth versus straight back. And that seemed to be really good on pronunciating the flavors more.
And I think... Go ahead, Chad.
Go ahead, Pat. Well, it sounds odd, but the farther in you go, I think it keeps you from getting the end of your cigar wet too, because like if you're right up close to it with your lips, you're going to actually, there's saliva just going to come off them. But if you go over, you're not touching the cut part of your tobacco with any of your lips or anything.
Which is that's perfect for me, because remember, I've always had that problem with over moisture.
You're a drooler.
I'm a drooler.
Mouth drooler.
Well, because I used to smoke so fast, it would, really moisten the cap, and I would always get, draw issues. But since I've been doing that, that's a lot better. I like it.
It's not like they go excessive, but
I think it's kind of like cuts, right? You got your square cut, you've got, or your straight cut, your straight cut, your V cut, you've got punches, crowns, and cross cuts. So where there's a little bit of variance in how people draw and their mouthfeel is, I think that's, you do have some preference involved in it where, it may be anatomy. Chad's, taste buds on the back of his palate are stronger than the ones in his front, where Ryan's may be vice versa or something, so it's going to have a little bit of variance. But the seal part, is important, making sure you're getting a good seal regardless of, your palate or your smoke flavor is going to just seep right out, like Chad said. So,
Yeah, and I think that you mentioned, I don't remember if it was in the other show, but I like it to hit the roof of my mouth first. Like that's where I want the smoke to hit first.
yep.
Because to your point, Pat, I think I do taste better from the roof of my mouth back.
Mm.
Like
And
I'm less
which
of
is
a
probably why
front
you
mouth
like to
taster.
retro more than I do. I have a stronger palate on the front. Like I noticed that even with food. Like I can have the spiciest food, and if it's only going to hit the top of my, the front of my tongue, the back, it's like whatever,
Mm.
But I don't retro a lot, but I'm not getting a lot of change in the back where you do. So you just
Mhm.
have an active, your roof of your mouth and the back of your palate's, stronger, and that's portrays into why you probably like the retro more than the rest of us combined, probably.
All
I'm
right,
pretty high.
retro's
I'm
about
pretty
every
high
other
up there
hit
with
too.
me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
retro
I mean,
basically
you are too,
every
but
yeah.
I mean, you're right there behind him. You're probably number two, but still.
He's number
Yeah.
2.
But man, I'll tell you, I don't have a whole lot to talk about as far as the blend, other than it being a Nicaraguan Puro. These made by AJ Fernandez. I know that, if you get them in their singles, they're around the $11-12 mark in that range, various places. Seems to me well constructed. We're early on, but Ash is already starting to do pretty good. We'll see how long I'm willing to risk it on top of the setup here, but
Yeah,
a lot of smoke out.
key point in what you just said is when you could get them, because you can't get them anymore.
Right.
There's no finding them anywhere unless you're going to buy
No,
some of these new released ones from somebody, but you can never find originals. They're
like
gone.
every once in a while, I think. Last year I got my hand on like a 5-pack of 13s that somebody was reselling. I mean, you got to find somebody that's hoarding them and reselling them and stuff like this. So
Yeah.
they've been pretty
Find them on a
consistent.
trade.
Right.
13s, I'd love to run across some of those. That so far is my favorite one, the
The
13.
13.
Yeah,
The
but I
bowl
haven't
milk
had
is
anything. I haven't had anything from 13. I haven't had 12, 11, or 10. So
Oh,
this is new for me. This is my first time for sure with 12.
I think this is the first time I've had the 12th as well. So I'll verify by the time we're done smoking this. But I think the 13th was probably mine. The one I have not had is the 10th. So before
Same.
I'd had the 11th. But I had not had the 10th or the 12th, so we're fixing one of those. But
yeah, the 10th is very earthy. It's unlike as others with the bacon spice and the doughy. The 10th is more earthy and those tones of the oak and things like that. It's really good. It really is, but it's different from most of his other blends.
It sounds a little bit stronger in nature.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder if they made it too bold and decided they needed to back it down on their future blends, or if it was on purpose, or if we
Yeah,
know.
I know.
I
Yeah,
think, and I think
I'm a huge
14's a
fan
little
on that
more
too.
like that too. If you guys have all had 14,
Mhm.
I love 14, and it's balanced out now that it's aged a few years, but it's a stronger cigar definitely than this. It's a bigger ring gauge too. That's what I noticed. This is a strange, being a Toro, it's a 50 ring gauge, and normally
Yep.
Toros start at 52,
Yeah.
Well,
or
this is
54.
actually more of your non-American classic Toro, where most of your before the Americans got our hands on the factories. Most of your Toros were 48s to 50s. We've kind of pushed the envelope, so
Oh, okay.
now we expect the Toro to be 52, 54.
Yeah, I don't pick one
That
up without. I mean, it's going to be 52 usually, or 54, in the Toro format. So
just
that makes
just like
sense.
original Robusto was not a 552, it was a 550 or 548. We just kind of pushed the envelope because as Americans we want more of everything. So
America.
it's I know they're not American made products, but most of it is, right. A lot of
America.
the new world, we've kind of pushed the envelope with the factories making these new sizes and the bigger ring gauges and stuff. And it's like you go start talking about Cubans. For a long time their traditional size was a 38 to 42 or 43, something. That was their traditional. It took a long time for them to be like, okay, well, maybe we should follow suit and kind of do some bigger things, because that's what people are getting into now.
Yeah, Corona format in Cuba was
Yeah.
huge forever.
Well, I say American. It's technically American and African, because the African community refuses, like traditional Africa, they refuse to smoke anything that's smaller, just because traditionally they have bigger hands. Kind of like the same reason I smoke Gordo. They don't smoke hardly any Coronas over there. Like the retailers and distributors are all about the bigger sizes over there. So I guess it's the 2As kind of pushing the envelope on size.
Well, we need to pause for a second because today's a special day.
That's right.
It's Chad's birthday.
Chad's
Oh,
birthday
it's
over
not.
there.
They're lying.
Well,
big
40
dog
years
birthday
old.
episode.
40 years old this year.
Yeah, well, I just turned 40. You look as good as me.
Me too. Yeah.
oh my God.
A couple more gray hairs.
Well, by the
Well,
time
happy
people
birthday,
see
man.
this by the time people see this on YouTube, it won't be his birthday anymore. But when we're
Yeah.
filming this, it's his birthday, so we can.
That's right.
We got to give a
Yeah.
shout out to the big man,
Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely.
the Fuente freak.
Mm-hmm.
Fuente freak. He went from Mr. Fuente to Fuente freak. I love it.
I was smoking one before we got on.
Yeah.
You were. True story.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah, I
you
would
can't
be-
see
I
it, but my ash is very toothy. I don't know if you guys have that, but it is just
Yeah, for sure.
God.
Yeah, when the
man.
tooth
Yeah.
translates into the ash, you can see the
Oh
bumps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I knocked my ash off, but I could see it starting to
I'm
get
probably
dark here.
about to. It's starting to curl.
For
Probably.
once, I knocked my ash off because I'm at a different spot than normal.
Yeah, the last ash that Justin and I pulled, and I was looking at that episode. I went 47 minutes without ashing.
Nice.
That's awesome.
When you
And
go
I was
back,
right
and
after
you
you
notice that,
holding them
Pat,
up,
how far
too.
into the episode we
Yeah.
were? We
Yeah.
were 47 minutes in,
Wow.
That's awesome.
and then something like 47, 48 minutes. That's crazy.
That's crazy for that construction. They don't sell it. It's just an event only. Cigar.
Mine, Ryan. I don't know if you saw the episode yet, but I literally smoked half of my cigar, and it was a Toro.
Yeah.
Before-
I saw you pick the
before-
ash up, and it was still
I smoked
constructed.
half
Full
of it.
ash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it speaks well of the construction for sure.
It
I
does.
so wanted to hit them up when I was in San Antonio, but we didn't have a vehicle, and I was not Ubering anymore just to go over to their facility. So,
Might have been worth it. Justin had a good
Yeah.
time.
I had a good
yeah,
time,
the wife was not happy with the Ubers over the whole weekend, so I was like, it is what it is. We'll just chill.
Yeah.
But the
Get it.
the river walk downtown San Antonio is freaking beautiful, man. I mean, that's like a bucket list for people to go see. That place.
Oh
is
yeah, the
beautiful.
River Walk's always a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah, man, that was awesome.
And they
Now,
actually
who
have a
smoked
ton
the
of cigar
15th?
lounges.
Have you
Uh,
guys
I
all
have.
smoked the 15th?
Oh,
Yeah.
hmm
And somebody
know that
sent
there-
me one, and I smoked it, and I was a little underwhelmed compared to years past. Is that
Same.
Yeah,
That was the same way.
Ryan?
Felt
Have
like
you
it was
tried that?
missing something.
Yeah, I think it's just still too new. You know what I mean?
That's,
Yeah.
don't think it
I
has
was going to
time
say the same thing. Needs more age. Needs more time.
Yeah, because it
Every
comes out
other-
with like a bold flavor, and then it's just like it's overwhelming in areas of the cigar. It's like I'm not really enjoying it yet.
Right.
It tastes a little young to me too. Like the tobacco still maybe
Okay,
hasn't
that's
been
dope.
fermented properly.
Chad, are you
Kinda
doing a
cheap,
strong
too.
retro with this? Because the retro is smoothed off. I can blow almost all of it out of my nose. No issue.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's
in the
very
beginning
nice.
it was a little spicy on the front.
I know. I know you don't
front
like that
half
too much.
inch. No, but now yeah, it's great. I'm doing about
Hey,
a half a smoke's worth every time.
Here's a pairing interesting, and I didn't mention this because I, running my mouth like we do. I brought some on the show that I normally, do bourbons and scotches, right? But just on a random note, I brought out this is Anabe. This is rum that is made in Curacao. I got a bottle last time I went. It's just real smooth rum. The
It's
first
probably
thing,
good for you.
this is odd. The first thing that I've hit after I drink. So in terms of leaf and grain here and twisted pear is the cigar to drink. Now that we've been taught the proper terminology,
Yeah.
is stupid heavy raisin, and I never get raisin.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Finally.
Holy crap!
David would be proud.
Like that flavor does not come. That is the first thing that hits me in the face. That's interesting.
Yeah, I
Nice.
definitely get the sweet bread, but not so much the
Yeah,
raisin.
sweet bread is very very
So
much.
do you
a-
taste honey in it, Chad? Do you get that?
I'm not getting honey. I'm getting like leathered sweet bread,
Mm.
and then that chalky smoke.
Crazy.
But no honey. I mean, there's a little slight sweetness to it, but I can't say I'm tasting honey.
I got you.
I think
Like,
that's where
what
I'm
was
at
the
as
one
well.
we just had that we really could taste honey out? That was that redacted.
I think it was a redacted.
That one I could really
it?
taste some honey on that. Do you remember
I
that,
think so.
Justin? It
Yeah,
was a
I
little
think so.
sweeter.
Yeah, I think so.
But that one I could. This one I can't. There's a sweetness, but I can't really put my finger or my tongue on it.
Yeah, you're getting that like
Well,
cocoa chalkiness that's kind of overriding that sweetness for you.
I
Yep.
love that cocoa chalk
It's a
though.
very much sweeted note. It's not very strong.
No,
It's very
Yeah.
muted.
Is it on your tongue when you're done
Mm-hmm.
smoking, or is
It's
it
on.
in the
No, it's on my
smoke
tongue.
when you're pulling it through?
It's on my
It's
tongue.
what's the residue is
Mm-hmm.
okay.
yeah,
You get
I
the
get
same
more.
Because
thing.
I get more pepper on the retro though. Like at the first, I wasn't getting any sweetness on my palate. I was getting odd sweetness on the retro. Now I'm getting nothing but spice and pepper on the retro, and I get a little. It's like flipped. Now I'm getting the sweetness on the tongue.
the back.
Interesting.
Chat around. Did you guys check that Texas Road? Oh, we're gonna mess it
no,
up. Texas Cigar Roadshow episode.
that's the next thing I'm gonna watch. I watched the redacted today,
That
and I'm
was a
gonna go
lot
back
of
and
fun
watch
with those
that.
guys.
Yeah, I definitely want to
Those
watch
guys are
that.
fun.
That was fantastic.
I love how Dave gives David a bunch of crap about his fancy notes like cacao and
Oh,
all that.
Pat,
He
I
was like, "It's
lied.
chocolate. It's
I
chocolate,
lied. I
David."
remembered what the honey was now,
Oh,
so
what
What
was
is it?
that?
we'll move on. It was the Texas Cigar, Texas
Was it?
Roadshow
Was it
cigar.
really?
Yes, that has a honey taste to it. I'm
Oh,
pretty
which
sure.
I think you're right.
Had a sweet, really sweet, mellow taste to it that was honey, for me at least.
You might be correct on that.
Yeah, it might not have been the redacted.
Is
I
that
don't
the
know. We
one that
smoked
I
so
was
many
supposed to
cigars, I
join
can't
but didn't get a
remember.
chance to?
Yeah,
Okay,
yep,
that's all I'll say.
yeah.
And I will say, I won't piggyback a Room 101 show with this, but so the TCR show or the TCR cigar, of course, me and Justin reviewed it, and then we got to go on, their show with them, talk to them about it, and then David has come back and been on our show with us, and we asked him if the blend had changed since he changed the bands, and he verified that it is the same blend. It just the banding is giving it a little bit different visual appearance, but the same.
What he
So
did
the difference
say,
was the age because we had the
yeah, we
original line.
verified that the one that you guys had, it had like a year more age on it,
Right.
So
which
would that
definitely
make
can change the profile.
That was the difference, just mellowing out, smoothing out, the oils blended together, all of that stuff.
It was pretty
the
smooth, so I don't know. I mean,
the
it was
flavor
not
profile was good
overbearing.
on it. It was just the wrapper. The wrapper had to have been different or just not as it wasn't more it was darker the first one we had, and the ones that we bought is a lighter shade. Like
Well,
I
it,
looked at the
Yeah, that
pictures.
happens though with
that happens.
crops.
Yeah,
You'll
Like,
but
get
no,
2 boxes of Ligas, and they'll be completely different
that's
colors,
true.
but it's the
Yep, yep.
same
But no,
cigar.
it tasted the same. I didn't have any problem with the taste. I was just thrown off by the look. I was like, huh.
and
You
we,
and I don't have
But
the
now
same
that you
skin
say
tone, brother.
that makes total sense. Now that you say that.
Right.
and we
Yeah,
haven't referenced this in a while, but I still think one of the best explanatory videos about the cigar process is Davidoff's. That hour-and-a-half documentary, because they take you literally from seed to smoke, which I think is the title of it, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, I watch that video like
It-
once a month. I just love watching that stuff.
But the most interesting part that you don't learn as a new smoker is the wrappers. They're not just taking the wrapper type, they're taking the wrapper colors. And you literally have, like in their factory, they have ladies that are proven to be fantastic with color perception. And they're taking this big bundle of this same wrapper and then re-separating it into colors. So you can, so that way per box or per lot, it's the same color. But
the same
so you
color.
can have the same wrapper with slight variation in colors. I mean, it is an organic product, so
Yeah.
you're gonna
Right.
have
Well, I
to
mean, it's similar to the thought process of using the leaf from different parts of the plant, because as you go up and down the plant, they change in strength, but it's the same plant. It's
Yep.
whatever that Cameroon plant is, right? Or whatever. It's all Cameroon, but they use different parts of it for different things, and they'll have
Yep.
different strengths. So,
changes everything. Crazy how many flavors you can get out of one plant by age and location of the plant and where it's grown and how long it's grown. It's insane.
It is.
That's why we get so nerdy with this stuff. The more you learn about it, the more you want to get into it, because you're like, how can this one green growth provide so much amazing flavor just depending on what you do with it? It's incredible.
Yeah, as far as retro goes, this is for me 13 and this one are my two favorites for retro. Because Justin hit it on the head. I mean, you can retro the whole entire
Hmm.
Yeah.
bowl.
Oh yeah.
I think halfway point. I will admit mine is smoking a little faster than normal because it's god awful hot. So I have a fan over here. It's helping me burn a little too quickly. But I do think that this may be my number 2 behind the 13th. I think it's still going to keep my spot,
Me too. Me
but I
too.
think this is going to be number 2.
Yeah, I've had this one
Yeah,
before in the past, and then Ryan was courteous enough to give us another one, so it's a really good blend.
this is my first time with it, so
It reminds
Same.
me of Adventura Navigator. That's what it reminds me of.
a little bit. I mean, it's got
Same
some similar
chalkiness.
nuances, but I don't think
Yeah,
there's near as much chalkiness on the Navigator. I smoked one of those last night.
yeah. No, not
Um,
as much chalkiness for sure. This one has more chalk.
this has more cocoa too, I
It
think.
definitely has more cocoa.
But I
The
do
the
love the Navigator. That's
man, the last
ooh,
Navigator I smoked, it
it's a
like punched me
staple
in the
for me.
face with the cocoa. It was
What kind of band
so
does that Navigator have, Justin?
a, a regular one,
The
not a
metal
metal
one.
one.
Yeah. Well, just like we just
Never,
talked
never
about,
gonna live that
Justin,
down.
you can
Never.
smoke a Navigator and get 4 pounds of cocoa in one, and then in the next box you can get one that just tastes a little like. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's man-made products, and each leaf is grown in the ground differently in a
Hmm.
different
Yep.
location. They pull one from the back of the field, one from the front of the field, and they roll up boxes of cigars. They're going to taste different. So
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, every one
it's
of
just
those
the way it
King
is.
Tooths were phenomenal. Those little
Gosh,
44 little short ones.
Yeah.
those are,
I
I
I like
like
wish they
those.
those,
made. I
but
wish those were regular production. Those things are phenomenal.
those are the King's Gold Tooth are,
Oh,
which are
are they?
Yeah,
yeah,
they are.
The
the little
tiny little ones.
Corona, the little box press Coronas, but now they've gone away from. They used to do the paper packs of 10. Now
Mm.
they're selling them in boxes of 20.
I'm gonna need that link, Chad.
Yeah, I'll get you. But then Ronnie's exclusive Robusto King's Gold box press is my favorite because you get
I just
way
got
more
one of those.
smoke.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
Did
just
you?
tried
got
that
one.
one yet.
Did you get a bundle of them?
I got one gifted to me from a friend to try.
Okay.
He was, yeah, he knew I liked the regular mini gold too.
Yep. It's just like that, but it's on steroids, man. It's a lot more cocoa nuanced,
Ooh,
or at least
I'm
it's
Ooh,
more enjoyable for me because the smoke production is more on the bigger, ring gauge. So I think you
Yeah.
get some more flavors that you're not getting from the smaller one. So I love that cigar. I like that one better than any of the larger Vitolas. Like I'll smoke the Robusto or the Toro and the King's Gold too, but that Robusto box press is, man, it's my
I haven't
fave.
had it yet, but for a guy that normally smokes bigger cigars,
We just did a trade.
the
I should have sent you one.
the the tooth is, and I'm not a big fan of like super small cigars unless I'm doing it for a purpose, like a short drive or something.
Yeah.
That is one of the very few cigars that I like to get on purpose, which I need to get some more. I don't think I have any left. You introduced it to me the first time, and I was like, "Holy crap! This size? Why do I like it so much?"
yeah.
It's
Right.
it's it's insane. I don't understand it. The way that I smoke, it doesn't compute why I like it so much, but I do.
yeah.
Sometimes when you smoke a cigar, you get done and you're like, I think I need another one. But
Yep.
Yeah.
that's a cigar that you can smoke being that small in that format and then go, yeah, I'm good. And at
Yeah,
least
because
take a break for an hour or something, right?
good, good flavor, good intensity without being too much.
It's
But
it's pretty strong, yeah.
yeah, I mean, fills you up for sure. But I'm glad we did this blind, which, we've been reserving 2 cigars specifically for when you have Ryan. This one for us to have it a blind smoke, and then the next one, be Blue Eye Jack, which we thought we were going to do first, but we decided we gave Chad the option for his
Chad
birthday,
was
so we
impatient.
flipped them. So
Happy
I want to smoke it now.
birthday.
As I say,
Yeah.
birthday boy got to choose.
The
I think
next
I've
one,
smoked 4 boxes of Blue Eye Jacks.
yeah, the next OG is for Ryan to have a blind buy with the Blue Eye Jack.
Yeah.
So now we'll have to stop teasing him the next time he's around.
All
so.
3 of us
He's
are looking forward to when you try
he's
that.
probably smoked a dozen of them. He just hasn't told. He doesn't want to break
He's just
your
not
heart.
posting it so he can be
He's
like, "Oh yeah, my first time."
No,
he told you a
no,
year
I've been
ago he
holding
hadn't
out.
smoked one. Yeah, a
I've
year
been
ago I
holding
hadn't
out.
smoked one yet. He's
My
been
buddy
Hey.
Rob
smoking
tried to
ever
give me one
since.
too. I was like, nope, I got one of those for the OGs for the show. I'm not doing it
Well,
yet.
you can don't ever turn cigars down. You just put it away until you
Right.
are done.
Facts,
That
facts.
seemed a little
Yeah,
silly to
that's
me.
true. I mean, he was trying to give me the one he had, and I was like, nah, bro, you take it. It's all good. I'm waiting. So,
Yeah, I don't take his last cigar. That's not cool.
yeah.
Well, there's something very, very important we have to do on this show since Ryan is here. Would y'all have any idea what it might be?
I don't have any idea. What am I
Is
supposed to know? And I forgot.
I mean, he's Dr.
If you're
Pallet,
if
so
you're
I'm
wanting to
assuming it's
update, it's not
something.
much different.
Oh yeah,
Hey!
700.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not much different.
You can put up a picture on the wall, and we're counting it as a shut update. So
All right. So there's some stuff on the wall, but not much. And then, yeah,
Yeah,
that's new.
Some
Oh,
good
air
Euro mounts back
conditioner.
there.
Air
Hey.
conditioner.
You got a skin
What's-
hanging over there. What's that?
Yeah, what's that skin over there?
What's
Is that
the pelt?
It's a coyote.
I was about to
coyote?
say it's either coyote or wolf.
Yeah, coyote.
Nice.
I don't
That's
remember
awesome.
if the skulls were
Got
up
the-
there either. Those European mounts were those
The
up there
dart-
last time?
No, they weren't. So it got the dart boards for the kids. And
Nice.
then, yeah.
That was up there because your brother got that for you, right?
Yeah,
You
the
showed
sign
us
was up there.
the sign, yeah. Well,
So
how
there's a
big are
couple
those
new
European
things.
mounts? What points are those Europeans? What do you got there? 8s or 10s?
One's a 9 and one's a 10. Yeah.
Nice.
So one was here, local, and then the other one, my best friend Rob did for me last year when I got up in upstate New York. So
Justin, do you hunt?
Yeah.
You do?
Yep. Sure do.
So you hunt those little dog deer they have down there in Texas?
Yeah, unfortunately. And well, the first deer I ever killed was with a bow, and it was a mule deer doe. And the mule deer doe are the same size as a 12-point buck here in Texas.
Yeah.
That's how small our deer are. They're little desert deer. Now you go East Texas, they get a hell of a lot bigger. But
You got more
up
ag
where-
down there, like farming corn and things
oh
like
yeah,
that? Is that why they get bigger?
A ton of permissions and pecan
Cedars.
trees and,
Yeah.
and pine trees, and it's very overgrown.
Wetlands and stuff?
Yes, big time.
Yeah, the hunting skipped my generation. Pretty much the entire rest of my family, or me specifically, the entire rest of my family has for a long time. My cousins do, and they either go to East Texas or up to South Arkansas. So we get a little bit here in the Louisiana side, but a whole lot of ag in East Texas with the rolling plains, and then South Arkansas just being good, wet naturalists. They get a lot better. I mean, pretty much whatever game you're talking about, they have better.
All you
But
guys
about-
hunt in Louisiana, the alligators. I've seen the shows.
Right? Shoot 'em.
That's it. Shoot 'em.
Shoot 'em.
Shoot 'em.
Well,
These guys are nuts.
since my fan is pushing me a little early, I did have to pull my band off, but it came off perfectly.
And then look on the backside of the band.
Oh yeah, let me do that. No good deeds.
No good deed. Nothing else to say.
That ain't. Well, I don't know if it's going to show up on this. I love it. Oh, so yeah, we couldn't let Ryan go without a shut update. We got a trend to keep up on this show. You know what I mean?
Right.
How's the air conditioner doing? Does it seem like
Oh,
it's cooling it off a little bit?
Yeah, it's set in 60 right now, and it's perfect.
Oh,
Yeah?
nice.
What do you think it really
Yeah.
is in there? Because it's 90 outside at your place, right?
Yeah, it's probably like
88.
65 in here. No,
Man.
it's cold in here. Oh yeah, my toes are cold. I'm in flip flops. My feet are cold.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
like what's the outside temp there now? Because I know it was 95 earlier, but we're down to
Yeah, I think
84
it's down
now.
to like 87. I think is what it
88,
is now.
yeah,
So
87, 88. So yeah,
But
if you
yeah,
got
I
it down to
came home
65
and
in
just
there. That's
straight
awesome.
through that thing right in the wall. I was like, I am not putting on a show out here sweating my tail off. So
I
Yeah,
told my
I was-
wife I'm gonna have to give an AC unit for the garage because
I was thinking that too. Because
You can get those little portable ones, Justin,
Portable
that roll
ones,
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna get. Because as the audience will know, that I usually have a background like Chad, but I've got a different one back here because I decided to go to our local Cigars International around here in Fort Worth, and the guys here at the shop were nice enough. I know a few of the guys. They were like, "Just go to the back room." So I'm in a private room all by myself, and got some tobacco curing and some cigars, and rolling table molds,
You ready to make some
so
orders in there in the conference room?
right?
Gonna
Just
order some stuff for them.
start punching numbers and answering phone calls.
Cut some POs and order
Yeah.
some sticks.
Maybe they'll give me an employee discount. Who knows?
Hey,
Hey,
But
there you go.
shout out to Tyler Hayes, the manager here. He let me come in here, and shout out to
that's
Gordon,
awesome.
all
Yeah,
those
that's
guys.
awesome, man.
Which,
Yeah.
Is
speaking of
Gordon back
that's
now?
Do
Go
what?
Didn't you say is Gordon back? Didn't he just left for his birthday or something? You said he was traveling.
Yeah, he went. That was a while back. He went on his birthday trip, but yeah, he's back now. He's working days. He quit working nights.
yeah, I saw him. That block party. Was it? That was the first week of June. Is that right? My dates are getting
Yeah,
mixed up.
that was the same day that we filmed, or not the day before we
Oh,
filmed.
June. That's right. Before we filmed with Texas Cigars, so that would have actually
yeah,
been like
May,
May 31st.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
But I ran into him at that. It was a little small party event, but I ran into him there. It's, good to catch up with him, and he's the one that we still say at some point, probably in the same room Justin's sitting at right now. When the three of us can get together, we're gonna go over there and shoot a show with him with a tobacconist perception of the industry. We just haven't got our schedules lined up yet, but he's one of the couple tobacconists we've got that we're going to bring on when we can manage to do so.
Yeah, the dude knows his stuff. He's very well knowledgeable.
That's all.
And I guess in a way, Ronnie is a tobacconist as well, but he's a shop owner per se. So, I'm talking about somebody that's not necessarily only an owner, or somebody that's not just an owner, somebody that is strictly tobacconist behind the scenes, talking to people, pushing cigars, recommending cigars, talking about the ins and outs. So,
Well, there's formal training for that, right? Like,
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
go
I
to a
think Gordon is
certification
formally
place.
trained, right? From what I understand. I think that's what you told me, Justin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's done the training, and then he's done the behind the counter work, and now he does the kind of behind the counter work, and he also does inventory and stuff like that. So he takes care of all their inventory and stuff. So
And I think Gordon could probably correct it, but I think I know. Kind of like how on wines you have you can get certified as a sommelier. If I'm saying that right. I think the sommelier. I think the tobacconist has a level of certification. Like the more you know, the more you can prove, and so there is formal training with that. So you can say you're, in my terms, a true tobacconist versus a tobacco clerk. The way to reference it so you know the difference. Somebody just getting in versus somebody that's taking the time to study and learn and kind of deep dive into it. So when you walk into a brick and mortar or send a question online, whatever, you ask a question like, hey, if I like this, what do I like this? They're not just shooting you the next cigar that matches the color. They're like, well, what do you like about it? What's the blend you prefer? Oh, cool. Well, what about this? Because this has X, Y, Z. So you might, somebody that can take what you're saying and flip it.
Or the best thing I've ever learned, which you pointed this out before, what are you going to be doing? That to me is the best answer or best question you can ask somebody. What are you going to be doing when you smoke your cigar?
I absolutely love the fact that James Garcia brought that up.
That was James.
He brought that up in so much detail. Gives you a whole new perspective on it, Like he said, you can have $100 cigar, but are you actually stopping to enjoy it, or are you at a block party with 100 people and you can't really focus on it? It can change what your perception is too. So.
And then what Ronnie said about eating and stuff, like if you eat the wrong thing, it's going to make your cigar
that's
taste like shit.
1,000% true, man.
So,
you can ruin your whole day smoking cigars by just eating one bad meal.
Where y'all at in your cigar?
I taken my band off.
Just took my band off too. So
Where am I? I don't know how this camera works yet. Here we go.
we're about the same length, Jay.
Yeah, pretty.
That's what she said.
Somebody had to say it this episode, and
usually it's you, Justin.
It's usually me.
The only experience I have with Gordon in history is the picture you sent me with him smoking that lunatic. Was that a lunatic?
10 by 100.
Oh,
10 by 100. The thing was just huge.
One of these days, I keep saying it multiple times. I've picked it up and put it down, but one of these days I'm going to get it just so I can say I've done it.
How many hours does that take?
Yeah,
Do you remember what it took him to smoke?
7 by 70.
4?
A 7 by 70 is about 2.5 to 3, depending on environment. So I'd imagine you're probably 3.5 to 4 on that 10 by 100.
Yeah, and well, you brought this up too, Pat, and you're absolutely right in the fact that I'll sit out here and smoke for 4 hours straight. I'll
Right.
smoke 3 cigars
3
in a row.
cigars,
I'll
yeah.
chain smoke them, right?
Yep.
You've done it. All of us do it,
We've all
right?
done it.
You get
Yep.
time, break away, go out and smoke as much as you can, right? And
Yep.
so it really is kind of the same thing. But
Yeah.
Like my thought
it's just
process was to, the next time I'm going over to Fort Worth, whether I'm seeing Justin or seeing my friends or going to an event, whatever, is lighting it up as soon as I leave the house and just let it take me the entire drive over there. Because I'll smoke
part of
3 cigars by the time I get home, getting over to DFW every time I go.
Yep.
Like
Me
Ellen
too.
knows if we're going to Dallas for anything, as soon as we get in the truck, she cracks the window because she knows I'm about to start. It's just what's going to happen.
Breaking in that new truck, right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
tried so hard to let the new truck smell. I think I lasted about 2 weeks. I was like, nope, I can't do it anymore. We're done.
What's
Yep.
your truck update, Justin? You
That's
got
what I
any
was
news
gonna
yet?
Oh man. Oh
Are you
god.
still
Yeah,
working
I
on it?
guess we're gonna talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
You don't
after our show at Texas Cigar Road show, it was raining and hailing at the same time, and I don't know what happened. I hydroplaned. I guess between the ice and all the rain, I hydroplaned and totaled my truck. I hit the
Yeah.
median on my left quarter panel, hit the driver back quarter panel, flung across the highway, and then hit a ditch. You saw the pictures. It was pretty bad. I'm sure Pat's probably gonna throw up a picture still.
if you're okay with it, I can show that.
No, yeah, that's fine. It's good content. No, I'm good with it.
Heck yeah.
So that happened, and I made a choice because my wife was supposed to get a new car like 2 trucks ago.
Hey, that's a
Um,
good
so,
man. There you
so I
go.
made
That's
the
a
right
good man.
choice, and Mama
Yep.
got a new ride. She got a brand new Ford Explorer Limited, fully decked out,
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm driving her Ford Edge for a while. I've never drove a car
Oh
in my
no, that's
life,
cool.
but I decided
That's what you
to,
do, buddy.
take care of
Take
Mama
it.
and the babies, and
That's
right,
right.
that's what
Right
we're
there.
doing. So I'll
That's
be
good.
driving that. I'll be driving that for a little bit, and then until we find something that I want. So
That,
no
Yeah,
big
hey,
deal.
you don't need a truck. You can
Don't you
borrow
say
one.
that. Don't you say that, Ricky
Right.
Bobby.
Pat only lives like 4.5 hours from you. If you just need to borrow a truck, just run over there and grab his.
We have already found that a problem because my wife likes to do a lot of Facebook Market pickups, and we're like, oh,
Ah,
we can't do that. So
we need a truck for that.
exactly. So I'll drive that for a little bit, and my wife was like, you can smoke in that car, and I was like, oh, I feel kind of weird if I would because it used to be
used
the
to be
kid.
hurt.
Yeah, it used to be hers, and
Yeah.
it used to have all the kids in it, and I'm like, I don't know if I will. So lately, I've been driving to work early, plopping out a Infinite Lounge Chairs, the one that goes all the way back, and I just sit
Heck
outside
yeah.
the car before work and smoke a cigar and watch the sunrise, and then I go into work. It's been actually
Yes.
kind of nice.
As long as the weather cooperates.
Yeah, I actually started. I did when I first got that truck. I did not smoke in it, but then it started to get really, really cold, and I was like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna turn on
Really
that
cold.
heater and relax. And then it started to get really, really hot because Texas doesn't have fall. It's either hot or cold. That's it. That's the only seasons we have.
Yep.
But yeah,
I've-
so I'm gonna drive that car for a little bit. So that's that.
That's good.
Well,
We're just glad you're okay, man.
Yeah, me
exactly.
too. Yeah, me too. I only got away with a few airbag burns, no broken anything. So, and I didn't hit anybody else, thank God. So,
Yeah. That's
Right.
awesome.
God was on my side that day, that's for sure.
For
Amen.
sure. And we did we kind of mentioned it briefly. When David Skelton came on with us and we mentioned it, we told him that after recording with him, that's what happened, and that was kind of the vibe is, we can throw jokes all day long, which we will. We're friends. We're gonna do it. But at the end of the day, making sure you're okay, nobody got hurt. Pride can be repaired.
Oh yeah.
That's another story. So
What was David's reaction? Because I didn't tell him.
he was more or less shocked and mostly went right into making sure that you were okay, as
yeah.
expected.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
But I mean, he's well aware because he busted home that day too. The weather was coming hard. We just
Dude,
got out of there,
It was
and
nuts.
unfortunately, you got stuck in it. So
Dude,
You
when we
didn't tell
pulled-
him he laughed at first, Pat? He did. He laughed a little, and then no, I'm just kidding.
we were gonna stick around in town a little bit longer, and I pulled up the radar, and we literally got in the truck, filled up the gas, and went home, and we were ahead of the storm, barely. We just kept out of it.
Dude, it was hot as hell when we first got there, and when we left, it was all cloudy, looked like fall. And then I'd started driving home, and it was raining real bad, and then it started hailing, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And
The
so
sky
I
did not
got
look the same on the way out as it did
no.
walking in.
I drove through
Yeah.
2 of those storms. It was raining and
Do you guys
hailing.
go different directions when you
Yeah,
left?
he
Is
went
that how
Yeah.
that works?
southeast.
Like,
I went northwest.
so you were heading into the storm, most likely, huh,
Yeah. Well,
Justin?
it came north to south, so it came right over me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it hailed and rained on me twice. So it rained and hailed, and then it stopped. And everybody was kind of driving normal, and then all of a sudden it did it again.
It
The
was
Those-
a
fact that
rough
you guys got like hail conditions in the middle of in June is insane. Was it
insane.
June
And
or
it
end of
was
May?
not small hail either. It was pretty chunky hail.
Yeah. So even if I didn't wreck my truck would have had a lot of hail damage.
Hmm.
Pat knows all about hail
Oh.
damage.
That's why I have the new truck. Well, it's not the only reason, but it's what pushed me to finally flip, because the previous truck I hadn't had it for
Yeah.
very long, but already had to rebuild top of the engine, already had to was having transmission issues, that already taken care of that, and it was still slipping. I was like, I'm not doing this long term, even with the warranty. It's just so the hail damage was kind of like the final just nailing. I was like, I'm done. It's time to go. Time to do something else.
Yeah. We were talking about that 10 by 100 lunatic, and I didn't get to say, like, one of the reasons I think I haven't tried something like that is because when I do have 3 or 4 hours to smoke cigars and I smoke 3 of them, I want to smoke 3 completely different cigars, right? Like,
That's
so
fair as well.
for me, it's I'm afraid I'm going to get bored of whatever it is for if it's
I
that
asked
big,
Gordon.
you know
He
what I mean?
said
It's
the
just,
flavor didn't change much. It's it started off, and
as I'm
then
saying, it would almost be the same from
yeah.
start to finish. That
Well,
big.
maybe
Almost
since you
has to be.
don't, since you don't drink anymore, Chad, it may be something where you can have like 3 different, whether it's your Pellegrinos or something else, maybe, every hour change your pairing of some sort to
Change
see
my
if
drink.
it might, change your drink to see if it might influence a
Yeah.
little bit.
Have one of your fancy orange sparkling drinks. Throw
That's right.
a flutter nuffer or whatever the hell that drink's called.
Flutter Nutter Fluffer is a
Fluffer Nutter,
beer,
whatever it's
right?
called.
It's
Isn't that
it's
a
a beer.
beer?
It is a beer, but it
Oh,
don't
okay.
taste like. I mean, it is a beer. It's a about as low as you can get, but I would actually, and this is a stretch, I would, because I've had it to verify Chad's hate for this, but I would almost recommend a Jarritos Tamarind over the Fluffer Nutter, and that's
Oh,
not
damn.
saying much.
It's terrible.
It's terrible as well.
Chat. All I
Have you
see
guys
is
ever
Chad's
had
bitter
one?
beer
You've ever
face.
had a tamarind? You just need to go out and buy one and chug it.
After
They're
your
cheap, so
face,
it's not like
I'm
you're
good.
wasting money. Just go try it. See,
I'd rather drink an IPA.
we could have a horrible pairing
Those
show.
are horrible too.
Fair.
Find the worst drinks we can have and do a cigar pairing with it on purpose.
That would be hilarious.
Because
Oh man.
in real talk, so when that event happened, on the Fluffer Nutter side, I was actually, and I put up a little clip in that video. I actually, instead of having a pairing, I was actually chugging my cigar to chase the drink away.
Right. That's what you said.
Fluffer Nutter White Stout. This is bullshit. Brewed with milk sugar, vanilla, and peanut flavor. This sweetened golden ale boasts a creamy bullshit mouthfeel layered with flavors of toasted malt and notes of marshmallow and peanut butter. Tastes like none of it.
Posting links in
Doesn't taste like any of
We're not sponsored.
Thanks in the comments. Subscribe to our Patreon for more beer reviews.
That's horrible.
Wait, but how does it with the cigar?
There you go. That's
There we go. There we go.
Also, the knife is useful if you want to stab yourself in the throat rather than finish the beer. Yeah. You can
Okay,
burn yourself,
actually,
then-
Hold on. Whoa.
this cancels out the nuttiness. It goes away.
So just like chase it. You have to chase the beer.
You
with the
literally have to chase the beer with a cigar.
Do what you got.
Grapefruit juice would be horrible with a cigar, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Probably.
My instinct says yes. However, and I'm not
But
a wine
citrus is
drinker,
usually good.
but Dave Yancey swears that certain wines do well with cigars. I've not gone down that road because I'm not a big wine guy. So I wonder what part of the wine is it. So if it's the grape undertone, it might actually work better than we think, but I don't know. Might be
I wonder
something.
if it would be like a red wine with a Maduro and like a white wine with like a Connecticut or a Corojo. I wonder if it would be work like that. I don't know.
We'll have to bring that man on the
Probably.
show one time and ask him wine questions because it's not something that I do or know at all. That'd
You
be
should have
interesting
just
to.
Chad line up like pickle juice, apple cider vinegar, just so we can get all of
Pickle
his
juice.
tastes.
So something that I think that sounds weird but would probably be good would be prune juice with a
Oh,
cigar.
you're just trying to shit afterwards, aren't you?
Well, I just think that it would
But
like
that makes
enhance some of
sense
the
though
darker,
because
richer flavors.
imagine if you had a prune juice with this where y'all are getting that raisin note. It might
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
work.
It
Yeah.
might pick up some heavier notes.
Oh, you know what we need to do, Pat? We need to do the oh, I'm gonna mess up the name. The sodas that we had on the show.
Abina.
Albina.
Abina.
Oh man, if you guys have not tried those, order some. They were fantastic.
Are they
Every single
regional,
one of
like
them were
to
good.
Texas, or?
No, it's a specific drink designed to pair with cigars. And Tim from Cigars Daily has done a review on them, and we did a review on them, and they were all great. All
So
great.
Really?
it's Abina, Abbina. If you
Hmm.
want to know for sure, free shout out. Go to Texas Cigar Roadshow. It's gonna be episode 156 because it was a show before where me and Justin were on there. We were offset, so we kind of got to try these offset, but they're non-alcoholic. The guy literally started making them in his kitchen to pair with cigars. So there's different ones. There's a palate cleanser one. There's one that tastes like coffee. There's one that has like saffron in it. But you could take those and make a cocktail if you want. But he designed them to basically sip with the cigar, completely non-alcoholics. You've got no ethanol influencing it. You've got these different flavors, and you literally just sip it. You know, you're not chugging it. You're just taking sips. He calls it a sipping soda to pair with your cigar. And he tried 4 of them on that show. We got to try them. It was incredibly intriguing what it did to the cigars.
Hmm.
And they paired 2 of them on the show. We had a couple different ones offset, and it just completely modified the entire experience. It's
I was
very
smoking that Oliva La Fermentada from Cigars Daily that you traded with me last time.
yeah.
That Tower 44 was the palate cleanser. That was
That's
really
yeah.
good. And then the Royal, which was like the chocolate
That
coffee
was the
one.
chocolate coffee one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Candlewood was the red one. And I forget the last one. And now that I remember,
Vinny.
yeah, I didn't even try that one. I remembered. I was like, oh, I didn't even pick that one up
Yeah,
just because I was too busy trying the Tower 44 and the Royal. Those were so good.
Yeah, the Tower 44, like you said, I'm going to say this, see if I get it right. The Tower 44, you referenced it, more the palate cleanser, more refreshing. The Royal was the coffee, chocolate. The Vinny was the more spiced one. I remember him saying, I think saffron and something else.
That's the one I
And
didn't
then the
try.
Candlewood was like to me, it was almost like a red wine alternative.
Yes. Yeah, that's
The
a
way I
good
would say it.
example. Chad, I think you would really like it. And
I
Dr.
think
Yeah,
Pallet
I'll
over
look into
here.
it
Oh, hey, look, I got it
for
right.
sure.
Dr. Pallet over here. I would be interested in seeing what he thinks about it
and
too.
I don't I can't remember where I found it. Google will tell you, but I did see that instead of you having like if you can order them yourself instead of having to get the case, they have like a sampler. So if you wanted to try them and see how they
You
go,
can do a custom sampler too. You can do 12 bottles. You could do, 12 of each kind or 2 of each kind. And I think it's like around 40 to 60 bucks or something like that. So
which
it's
considering you're sipping them, they will go. I mean, we had 2, 3,
8
7
people.
of us sipping on those, and
Yeah,
we didn't
7.
finish it. We tried all of them, so all 7 of us were trying each 4, and I think there was one of them we actually emptied the bottle. The rest of them were just still a little bit left. So I mean, they go a long way as far as
Tower
terms.
44 and Royal is what we downed. Those things are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so the palate cleanser probably is the one that gets used the most. Was that like a citrus base, that palate cleanser? Was it more
I'm
citrusy?
No, I want to say it was like a muted ginger ale. That's the only way I can describe it.
Okay.
Pat, what do you think? I'm sure he's
trying to
going to look it
remember.
up, but
I'm gonna
that's what
try
it
to
kind of
look it up.
reminded me of. It kind of reminded me of a ginger ale, but muted, but it had like a different kind of floral note to it.
Oh.
It was really good though. Really good palate cleanser.
All right, so
Like I actually saved my last little bit before we started the show with them, just so I could cleanse my palate before we smoked that other one.
All right, so I'll tell you what it says on these since we're talking about it. The Candlewood is based of fruit and earth, has some amaretto and candy cherry notes with a little mysterious oak moss.
That's the red one. Red.
That's the
Yeah.
red one. The
Yep.
Tower 44 is the cleanser that is saffron, patchouli, grapefruit, and rose.
That's what it is. Grapefruit.
That was
Yeah.
a great cleanser.
Yep.
The Vinny is the allspice, ginger, molasses, and various herbs. They said this, and it's pretty close, that it mimicked like a jerk seasoning once you were actually pairing it. And then the Royale is the coffee, chocolate, nuts, and vanilla. We all hit the coffee and the chocolate notes off it mostly.
hmm
Very
Yeah, I think
interesting.
I think
I'd
the
never
Royal
heard
would
of
be
it
good with a
before.
Connecticut, like a cup of coffee. If you're not a coffee drinker,
Yeah,
that would be good.
but it definitely worth trying. That was a. I'm glad he let us come in offset and watch that show before we did our show because that was very cool to witness and try something I'd never even heard of them before. So it's pretty cool.
First of all, who's not a coffee drinker?
I
My
don't
wife.
know,
That's un-American. Like you're not
right?
patriotic.
I tell Ellen this frequently. She doesn't do tea. She doesn't do coffee. She says everything is brown leafy water.
Well, if that's your
She
wife.
can't
My
do it.
wife doesn't drink coffee either. She drinks tea, but I'm talking
Ellen
about
drinks
men.
none of it.
You're not a
If it's-
man if you don't drink coffee.
No coffee, no tea, no nothing.
Mm.
I don't understand it. I'm drinking sweet tea, hot tea, coffee all the time year round.
Dude, I'm the kind of person that has like a water, a coffee, a Red Bull, a Dr. Pepper. I got like 4 different drinks going at one time. I like my liquids.
hmm
It's still here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I might be on the run, but it's still here.
Mine's at the end of it, but I'm drinking Dr. Pepper
That's
as
what I'm
well.
drinking tonight.
Oh, Ryan, what are you
Purple
drinking with
Heroes.
it?
I just got water tonight.
Oh, you had to be
Yeah.
more.
Hydration mode.
Hydrate. There it is.
Hey,
Yep.
He's double fisting it. Take it
Got
easy
back
there.
up.
I know it's your birthday, but whoa, buddy, whoa.
Yeah. I
Well-
gotta get up for work tomorrow.
I wanna completely flip real quick because I meant to do this earlier. But while we're here, I know we're smoking Room 101 12th, which for us, Chad did ask me to verify. For us, this is the first Room 101 we have done. The only other one I've done on the show, period, was super early. We were purposely doing one of Room 101's budget lines, the Ichiban Maduro, which for a budget stick is fantastic. But we have not pulled any Room 101s on the show yet, although I know we all smoke them. So what is some other maybe Room 101s that y'all like or have smoked outside of the
So-
anniversary series?
LBD is probably my favorite.
Oh,
Little Big Delicious line. The
Yeah.
red, the blue.
I never
Yeah.
tried any of those.
Oh
The
my
blue
gosh,
is-
Justin.
the
they're
red is
so
good. I do like the blue. That one's fantastic.
See, I like the red over the blue, but they're both good. I haven't had the black. They just came out with black ones too, and I haven't tried those
Yeah, I
yet.
haven't had that at all.
I
But
recently
they're
got
smaller
some.
smokes.
I recently got some vintage ones that are like 8 to 10 years from my buddy Brian. It was a Room 101 3. It's James would like it. It's a 60 gauge by 5. Really good smoke, very smooth. And then the other one was a Room 101 1, which it's like a tiny little, like a king's tooth size, very small. And that thing was like
Yeah.
packed full of chocolate and lots of smoke. That's what I like about Room 101 is that smoke output is really good with these cigars.
Yeah.
The Namakubi is a great cigar.
Oh, yep. I was about to. That was one of the 3 I was about to spit out. The Namakube.
And then they have another one
Muzzle
that
loader.
they wrap fancy like the Namakubi, and I can't remember the name of it. Seems like Ryan sent me one too at one point.
Doesn't it start with a C or something? It's got an interesting name as well.
No.
Oh man,
Oh,
we're all
no.
gonna draw a blank.
The
You
Namakubi.
know, I'll tell you what, the Room 101
That's-
Miami is a Connecticut blend. I did not like that thing when I first got it. So I had 2 of them and I put one in the back humidor. And after like a year of aging, I smoked it and I was like, holy crap, that's a great Connecticut. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the 2 that I got was just underaged or what, but after a year of aging, that Room 101
Well, a
Miami,
year ago you were
Miami
smoking too
Snow
fast.
specifically. That's true. That's true. That's probably what it was, Chad. You're right.
And that's the easiest one to burn up as a Connecticut. You'll
Yeah.
ruin a Connecticut in a hurry
Oh,
if you're puffing too
Holy
fast.
crap! I'm an idiot. Daruma. or Daruma. I'm not sure how they pronounce it.
Yeah,
DAR.
that's
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's the
I haven't
one.
had that one yet, but
Daruma.
I've seen it.
The Daruma and the Namakubi both have that
Yep.
fancy. They wrap the whole
Yep.
cigar up and twist the ends, and
Yep.
I do
it's like
like
something from Cheech and Chong.
the paybacks and
The farce.
Yeah, the
have to look.
Payback Maduro is a good. It's a good. It's almost a budget stick too. It's like $9. They're
I like the
really
farce.
reasonable.
The farce is good to me.
The Doom Saver.
The Doomsayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I
He's got
just
the
got a.
aggressive and the passive aggressive in those.
I got a box like a month, maybe month and a half ago of the muzzle loader. I haven't actually smoked that one yet, so when I crack that box, it'll be the first time trying that
So
one.
is that a short stick? Like, what's the deal with that muzzle loader?
No,
No,
it's
comes in a Toro.
yeah,
Okay,
Probably
I
other
just was
sizes
curious
too. But
about the name.
it's
And leave
let
it-
me see
leave
if
it
they
you
have
know
the
Matt
blend.
Booth, man. He comes up with crazy names. His jewelry and all that. I mean, he's a jewelry designer to begin
Yep.
with.
Yep.
But, his Room
Yeah.
101 jewelry is awesome.
I had
Expensive,
an uncle.
but
I had an Uncle Ben when I was in San Antonio. That's like a
Oh, that's right.
exclusive that you come with. It's like comes in a 5-pack. And
isn't that with Pravada or something, right? Or
yeah, I'm not sure who it's with, but that was really good too.
I think it's a Matt Booth 101 and Pravada Club Cigars.
Well, the
thing.
Johnny
I wanna
Tobacco Knot is great too. I don't think anybody mentioned
Oh yeah,
that. but-
no one mentioned
How
that.
did we not
holy
mention
crap,
that
How did
one?
we not mention
Well,
that? Wow,
Ryan's the one that got me smoking that, I think.
yeah, that's a
Yep.
fire Connecticut.
I
That one's
forget
so
that
good.
the Room 101 sometimes because we always just reference Johnny Tobacco Knot like it's its own special blend. I mean, it is,
Yeah.
but like it's its
Yeah.
own line. I completely forget sometimes that that's Room 101 as well.
I'll always remember that cigar because the first time I had one was a Robusto, and we pulled up to the Nassau port when I was on a cruise. Woke up before everybody else, and I just sat outside over the or not the balcony, but the ship, and just looked at Nassau. It was the first time being there, and I was like, I'll always remember that cigar.
Yep.
Did I see they have a Maduro offering coming out in that blend again? Like, did you anybody see that?
It's their 10th
10 year,
anniversary,
Yeah, 10th
or
anniversary.
5th. Is it 15 or 10? I think it's 10.
I think it's 10.
Yep.
I think it's 10.
Yeah, 10. And
Does
it's
it have a different
different
wrapper on it or something, Justin?
No, it
Like
does. It does. Yeah,
darker?
yeah.
It's a whole different blend then for that 10th anniversary stick.
I want to
Probably.
say off the top of my head, Ryan might know.
It looked
Yeah.
really dark compared to the others.
Yes,
that's
it
all I
did.
saw.
Yeah, I have not looked at the blend, so I can't tell you myself.
The picture I saw looked like almost like a dirty Connecticut. Like it was a Connecticut, but it was like rolled in dirt. It was a very weird, different color. Oh, it was the picture off of BL Luxuries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looked
the
appealing, but
Johnny
it just
Tobacco in that torpedo is really freaking good too.
Yeah.
Toro is my size. That's the one I like the best.
I
But
think I've only had it in Toro. Yep,
yeah,
a couple different sticks.
that torpedo one is really good. Comes in the full sleeve like the other ones. They're higher end.
I'm a
And you
big fan of
can't
the
go wrong with the
Robusto.
Red Rocket. And the Red Rocket, I bought 3 boxes.
Oh,
of
yeah,
those.
that one too.
Those are
Yeah.
freaking so.
I
good.
bought 2 of those because of you, Ryan. You bought those right when they came out.
Yeah,
I got about half a box left, and they're.
I was
I can't
telling
believe
Pat I
didn't
gotta
mention
try
that one.
that again because I think you sent me one, Ryan, and it was underwhelming, and it was right when you first got them. I don't know if it was just young. I need to try
They've
one
definitely
again. to
gotten
see if
better the longer they've
it's
said.
changed for me.
I've got one more left.
As I've done the ratings in box press over what I guess 7-ish months now, 8 months, something like that since we got them. Each one gets a little bit better, and it's not that they're just getting smoother. It's like the flavors the oils are coming out better. It's just getting better the longer they sit.
I'll have to give one a try. Another one.
Ryan, have you retrohaled recently?
yeah. I'm on the bottom of the retro, so it's like
Are you-
all dark chocolate and espresso on the retro now.
I'm getting a weird mint flavor for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't gotten
like a
mint.
very muted mint flavor. I don't know what it is.
That the rare black me and Chad did that to me. Like
Yeah,
it was
I got that too.
it was dark, oily,
Experiment.
chocolatey, and then all of a sudden there was
Experiment.
just this like mint pop that would just show up.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's nice.
I'm
Well,
still
I know,
cocoa and leather right now.
This is a fantastic cigar. I think I'm gonna hold at my number 2 behind the 13th. I think I'm gonna stay consistent with that for sure.
yeah.
The 14th's
I
my
thi-
favorite.
I think that I enjoyed the first half of this cigar more than I enjoyed the second half. And I don't know
Agreed.
why, but for me, that first half with all that chalky smoke was more enjoyable, and I think the retro was smoother. Farther back, it's getting a little more distorted.
I'm getting the same thing, Chad.
Yeah.
But the first one I smoked was all
Not that
chocolate.
it's bad, but like the first
No,
half
no, not
was
at all.
the first half was 94 and the second half was 88. Just, so
Right.
it'll be a 90,
A
you know,
I,
90
I,
for
average.
I'll, I'll,
So
I'll agree
yeah.
with that.
something like that. But
Yeah, I got the same thing.
yeah.
Well, another good show, gents. Officially bringing a good room 101. Almost forgot to do it, but mentioned some other good room 101s. I'm sure we'll as we go through our 1,000 cigar list on the show, they'll come back around as well. So odd that we pulled out a previous edition anniversary, but some of us hadn't smoked it yet, so that's what we do.
And it's nice to have all the OGs on.
It is
Yeah,
indeed.
that's the best part.
Ryan's been a busy man doing some great work, but we try to
Doing
every
God's
time we
work.
record, we hit him up. We're trying to bring him back in. He's not forgotten, YouTube. He is not forgotten.
And thanks for the donation too.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Well, another good show. Wow, stutter. Words are hard again. Here we go. Another.
At least you're not saying 5-teen or whatever you were saying.
Right.
5-teen.
Others,
Oh Jesus! That's what
The
friends do.
15-minute.
15 minutes, y'all. But yeah, great show, great conversation. As always, unscripted, and this is what we do. So, looking forward to some more time with you guys. Hopefully, it won't be so long before Ryan gets back, but we'll see how his world goes. We're not going to stop him from any of the ministry and good work he's doing for people. So, YouTube land, thank y'all for hanging out with us. As always, been another good time hanging out with y'all. Leave us some comments, suggestions, hate mail as well. Whatever you want to do, we will respond. We love the feedback. So, but y'all know the drill. Till next time, stay safe and hollow down.
Send the hate mail to Pat.